Happy Tuesday. This is Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory, and I am here to share some fun projects with you this evening. I apologize for being absent last week, but it was just a week. So we are starting fresh this week on a Tuesday at 8:45, and I have the Party Dies bundle that I would like to share with you guys. And I have to tell you, as soon as I saw this, I was at the convention in Raleigh, North Carolina, and these amazing dies, there are 20 of them, but that does count these little dots down here. But there are 14 banner dies, and then there are the beautiful party alphabet dies as well. There's 36 of those. So I don't know about you guys, but yesterday in PA we had a extremely rainy day. We had lots of flooding and all kinds of things going on. So I decided to make a banner that was bright and cheery and fun to go across our mantle. And I wanted one that said summer. So I sat down and let me share with you what I found out. If you guys are looking for this, it is on page 86 and 87 of your catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator or need a catalog, please let me know. Hello, thanks for joining me. And I would love to send one out to you. You can also find me on my Stampin' Up! Website, doryschneider.stampinup.net. Okay, so I'm going to start with the card that I made. So I love the fact that you can use the banners to make cards, and they're in the banner shape. Okay, so you have your little fold, and we're going to be making this card together this evening, so hang tight. All right, then I want to show you my banner. I did not put it together yet because then I wouldn't have it to show you. So it says summer. So there's S, there's the U, there's the M, here's another M, and I did little flower accents. I know a lot of people are on to Christmas and all the new things, but I just can't bring myself there yet. I am trying to enjoy summer. Both of my girls are home from college, and I'm just trying to enjoy as much of summer as I can, but I can't believe it's already July 15th. I don't know where the summer is going. So that is my banner. I'll put a little bit of it together for you so you can see how fun that is. Okay, it says some, and then I have myrrh over here, but you get the drift. So I want to show you the products that I use to create that. There is in your catalog, or if you like, I'm one of those, I love to have the catalog in front of me. So I like to look online, but I also like to have it in my hot little hands. Okay, so there is a, I'm going to scroll through, sorry, right here. This is one of the sweets that I used, the designer series paper. I used a little bit of this, the strawberry slush. Thank you so much. That is one of my new favorite colors. I love red, but strawberry slush is such a fun kind of variation of the red. And there's also another one that is right here next to me. It's called, this is the Floral Impressions. And this one is the one I used, and I'm going to use on my card this evening. So you have the different colors here, but then you also have the kind of the plain on the back. So it's fun. You can use the kind of the bold with the flowers, and then you have the more subtle colors on the back. Okay, this would be perfect for a banner. And these are the flowers that I used. I fussy cut these. I'm a fussy cutter. but look at all these beautiful flowers that they share with you. So floral impressions. Okay. So I want to show you another cute little project that I made with this as well. So this is one of our banners, the smaller size. This is the, here are my banners right here. Let me bring them on the live show here. It is the fourth one out that you're going to use. So 1, 2, 3, and I set it over here. Yep, here it is. It's this size here. Okay, so the fourth guy out, we're going to use him, and you're going to cut out 2 of these this size banner. Okay, and this is perfect. You can fit like a little Hershey nugget inside of there. You could also do, you know, anything small like Jolly Ranchers. You could, you know, put some adhesive on the bottom and just sit that at somebody's desk, or put it like at work. We have lockers. So the nurses have lockers, but wouldn't it brighten someone's day just to have that? I would love that to brighten my day. So I have 2 here that I cut out of strawberry slush. I have so much stuff going on here right now. We probably covered it up. All right, so number 4, we're going to take it. And what I like to do is I like to cut 2 at one time. So I fold my paper in half, and you can just put your little banner right there. And my Stamp Cut and Emboss machine is right over here to my left. You might see a little Stampin' Earthquake, but it's okay. If you guys have not joined me before, I would love for you to like my channel and subscribe. I always say like. I'm not supposed to say like. Yes, a lip balm would be perfect. I love that idea. Here, I think I have one in my bag. Hold on. Let me look. I have like the great big bag of everything down here. Let's see. Perfect. Look at that. I have the Mojito lip balm. Look at that. Super cute. Thank you for the idea. Perfect for a lip balm. Okay. So we're going to put that aside. So I've cut out 2 of the, basically, we're going to call it number 4 banners. All right. Hi, Ann. Thanks for joining me. Happy summer. And what I'm going to do is I am going to score at 1 inch. Let me get my little thing here. All right. So you're going to take your little piece. I've already done it. Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for joining me. Hope you are well. There's a little 1 inch mark here. So I'm going to put that in there. And I'm just going to do a little score and fold on 1. Okay. And then I have 2. I'm going to do the same thing on the other. I love our scoring and cutting tool because you can score and cut in the same machine. Just remember, the light one is the score, the dark one is the cut. So don't go to the dark side because you will cut and it will not be a good day. There's one more. Let me show you. So we have plenty. I'm going to have 3 of them. I'm going to take them to work tomorrow, and I'm going to stick them in somebody's locker and make their day. All right. So we are going to fold these. Okay. I'm just going to do one with you. You're going to put adhesive on the bottom piece here. And I have, you can use the adhesive of your choice. And I'm going to use this one here. This is Stampin' Seal Plus. And when you are doing projects like this, the plus comes in handy. Make sure you kind of get it right up at the edge there. So we are going to put that little guy right there, right up against the edge. Okay. And you're just going to press like so. All right. And check that out. How quick and cute was that, right? And what I did is I took some of our not Stampin' Seal, our tear and tape, sorry. And I put some here, sorry, I have to scoop this up, here. If you guys are on Facebook, thank you for joining me as well. I would love for you to share the video as well. So we are going to just put the little tear and tape there. Okay. And then we are going to take, this tool is amazing. This is a take your pick tool, and you can kind of turn the edges around. So you can take the little poker. It's not for poking your friends, okay? If you've had a bad day at work, I'm sorry, but don't use this to poke your friends. You're just going to take this and you are going to move this. There we go. Sometimes it's a little tricky. All right, we're going to peel and throw. I'll clean it up later, I promise, but you guys don't see what the off screen looks like. Okay, so we have that, right? You're going to have this, you're going to meet together, just like so. And then you have kind of like your little teepee for whatever you'd like to put in there. And I think, let me look and see. I might have, I love the lip balm idea. I do. You know, those random things that you carry in your purse. Pina colada, who wouldn't love that? So we're going to slip that one in there. Okay. So what I did is I am a fussy cutter. And so I took the flowers right from the paper, and I'm going to take my snips, my beloved snips. They're my favorite, and unfortunately they're going bye-byes. But what I do when I am fussy cutting is I simply move the paper. I leave the scissors open and move the paper. This is something that you can do, you know, like on a wild Tuesday night, if you're sitting in front of the TV, and or whenever. But you can take our designer series paper and you can cut out lots of different flowers and objects from it. We do have dies that coordinate with some of them, but can I tell you what I like? These days I'm all about quick and easy. So you can put your little flower there. I love the fact that it's already colored for you. So Stampin' Up! Has done everything. Look at the beautiful colors. They have the shading and everything. I can guarantee you that I would not be able to do that on my own. It wouldn't look as nice. So why not use the paper that they've already provided for us, and we can put a dimensional on it, because if you guys have stamped with me before, I am the queen of dimensionals. Okay, you put that there. You're like, it's okay. So, all right. So then I'm going to come over here, and this is one of our our die cut adhesives, right? So we have like caring, kind, loving, fun, sweet, strong. So I'm going to use strong because I just know a couple people that would brighten their day. So I'm going to put this on here, and it is sticky on the back. Okay. Don't go away, guys, because I'm going to show you how to make the card with the banners, and then I have one more surprise project at the end, and I think you might flip your banner if you see it. So strong. Okay, so we're going to put that down here, but it's kind of a little naked, so I am going to use I'm going to do another flower. Hopefully it's not too painful to watch. It will go by quickly, I promise. And I'm just going to use another little flower, cut it out, because like I just said, it is, whoops, excuse me, it is perfect because they've already done all the hard part for you. So you can just turn it around, and and then of course I'm going to use some embellishments. I love our embellishments. I love how they coordinate. Okay, so I'm going to put another one right here. Look at that. So super cute, simple, quick. I didn't have to stamp anything, guys. These would be perfect for holidays. They would be perfect for, like I said, you know, just because I'm a just because girl, so do something for me just because, not because it's my birthday, not because it's a holiday, but I think the just because really means a lot. So just let someone know that you're thinking of them, or if they're going through a rough time, that you care about them and you're here for them. Or if their lips are really chapped, that you noticed and you wanted to give them some lip balm. Okay? We're trying to take care of everybody. So I have this little leaf here. Look at that. Oh, so stinking cute. What do you guys think? You guys like it? So this bundle you can buy individually with the alphabets, or you can buy, I didn't say that right. You can buy it individually or together as a bundle. Look, strong. How cute is that? So we have lovely and we have strong. All right. These are our flat pearls. Okay. You can't have a project without some flat pearls. So, and they come in all of our in colors. Super exciting. So I have strawberry slush here, and I am going to just put one here. And that's it, just one. Sometimes, less is more. So we have these for our little lip balms, thanks to Tanya. All right, perfect. These are made with the little banners, so cute. So you could make even larger ones with the larger banner pieces, right? So I said there's 14 on here. So if you wanted to make mega huge ones, you can make, with the outside ones and go from there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to show you how we're going to make a card with these. Lovely and strong. Strong and lovely. That's all of us, right? Okay. So here is the card that I made, and I absolutely love the verbiage on this card. So this is one of our new sets, and it is called The Right Words. So sometimes you make someone a card, but you don't always know what to say. I love this set. It has 14 stamps in it, and there are a lot of good things in there. Okay, so you want to check that one out, The Right Words. Okay, so what I've done is I took a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I cut it in half, 4 1/4 by 11, and it is scored in the middle at 5.5. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my banner. Let me make sure this is the right one. I think it is. Yes, this is the right one. Okay. I'm going to put it on top, but can you see there's like a little lip there at the top? So you want that. You don't want to cut the fold. So you're going to put it on your stamp cut in a boss machine. And you are going to make sure you have that tiny little lip at the top. All right, so we're going to see how this goes. And we are going to cut this out. And I'm going to run it through. If I cause a little, Craftnado, craft earthquake, I apologize. You're going to hear it pop. All right, perfect. So let's see it. So let's see if we did it. Yep. So see, I have my banner, but see how I have that little piece at the top. So my fold is still there. And that allows me to make the card, the banner card. Voila. Okay. So then next, we are going to take our banner that is one size below, and I cut out the floral paper with that. Okay. And again, that is from our Floral Impressions paper. Hey, T. So we are going to put our stamp and seal on there. Okay. And a little bit in the middle. You can never have too much. And so, whoops. went flying. Sorry guys. And I'm gonna put my banner card there, and I'm gonna put my piece. The possibilities are endless with this. Can you imagine? Like, this would be awesome. It would make awesome, and it actually even stands up too. So it's like kind of like its own little easel. You can make a Christmas card. You could do invitations with it. Yeah, it would be super fun. So, like I said, the possibilities are endless. So next, I used another set of dies from our catalog, and it is from another suite that we have in here. And if you haven't seen this designer series paper, it is absolutely beautiful. It is, hold on, sorry, I had it flagged. No, of course I can't find it. It's in here. There it is. There it is. It's called Beautiful Gallery, and it is on page 52 to 55. And it has the Gallery Bloom dies, which are these here. And so I used those to cut out. It allows you to kind of do little frames. So I used this to cut out and put on the front of my card. Okay, so here's one back here. And here is one here. This shows you the gallery frame. Okay, it looks like, it kind of looks wooden, or has like the wood grain. All right, the DSP is absolutely beautiful. I love flowers. I am a flower gardener girl, so yeah, it's absolutely breathtaking. Okay, so I want to show you something that I did here. I have a couple of these. So when you cut it out, you get two pieces. You have like the inside piece, and then you have the outside piece. Okay, so what I discovered is if you cut two at a time, it will kind of stay together, if that makes sense. So you're going to run a piece of strawberry slush through, and if it doesn't stay together, that's honestly okay. So if you cut two of them at a time, you're going to get one that looks like this. See how it's like, it's not perforated, which is what I want, because I want that frame to go right on the front. If it does happen to come out, that's a-okay, right? It's like, you know, Bob Ross, happy little accidents. All I do is, my simple little trick is I turn it over, and then I add dimensionals to it, because I love dimensionals on everything. So I will just take it and I will put a dimensional in each corner. Hey April, thanks for joining me. I'm used to saying happy Monday, but today's a Tuesday, so we are going with it. Okay. Linda, did you get this bundle? Because if not, I know somebody that has it that you can borrow it from. Linda is my mom, just in case anyone's wondering. She's also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And guys, I just used a ton of dimensionals, but that is okay, because as a demonstrator, I get a discount. So I can use as many as I want, and they come 300 in a pack, so I can never have too many. So that's how I do it. If it does cut it out, that's my trick. Okay. So this one, like I said, I cut two at a time. So we are going to just put this one right on the front of the card. And I love the frame design here. So I'm going to take 5 actually. Some people may be gasping in the audience, but it's okay. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I put 1 in the middle. So 1 in each corner to make sure it stays together, and then 1 in the middle. Don't leave me yet, guys. There's a super fun project I want to show you to the end. It's not completed yet, but it will be by tomorrow. Okay, so check that out. Isn't that super cute? So then you're going to cut a piece of basic white, and And yeah, this is the one. You're going to put that right in the center, just like that. Okay. And I wish I had the right words for a time like this. And that can pretty much go with anything. But you know, sometimes somebody needs a card and you just don't really know what to say. So this is great. You can give them and let them know that you're thinking of them. All right, again, oops, I've got some shrapnel over here. I fussy cut my little flower right there and added that to the side of my card. I think I have, I do have, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Check this out. So this is one I want because I want to put it kind of over here off to the side. So I'm going to fussy cut again, but look at all this. It is done perfectly for you. All the shading is done. If you're not a fussy cutter, it is okay. But, and you know, I want to show you a trick too. If you don't want to fussy cut everything, you can just, you know, trim. You can trim the flower just like you can. So just like that. See, I trimmed the one side off. You didn't see that, did you? Yeah, I kind of. So I am going to push this over, take that, trim that. Okay. And this one can go right here. Maybe up even a little higher because it is longer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and then I'm going to go over on this side. See, you can't even tell that I'm trimming the leaves off. No one will know except everyone that watches this video. Okay. And so we are going to, but like I said, the possibilities are endless with this banner. You can do so many different things, so many different cards, cardstock, different colors of cardstock. You could even take like a whole pack of our designer series paper like this one. And let me show you what I like to do, and then we'll get back to the card. What I love to do is I love to go on the back, and this is my color palette. So I love to pull all of these colors. I don't know if you guys, can you see that? It's kind of blurry. There we go. And pull all these colors and kind of put them out in front of me. And then you could cut different banners out of different colors. It doesn't have to be white. And use some of the designer series paper and go that way. This I am going to put on, I think I'm going to go wild. I'm going to put this on with the dimensional, which is right here next to me. And I'm going to use one of the little side pieces so I can put that there. And then I am going to put this one, this is just a tiny little piece, this there, okay? And we are going to peel this off. Oh my goodness, did you see that? I just threw the flower, but luckily I found it. All right, so we're gonna peel it and we're gonna put it right here on the edge. Absolutely beautiful, right? I love it, just like that, okay? So have a little different look over there. And then I always do my embellishments in threes. So this one, as you can see, I did in threes. Okay, but this one I'm going to pull and I'm going to do one here at the bottom. These are all the smaller ones. I'm going to do, and I always do them kind of diagonal from each other, a little triangle, and out here. Okay, so there, see my little triangle there? So that is the banner card. So excited. I hope you guys are loving these projects. And then we have our little lip balm carriers, or you can put chocolate in there too. I think the lady, I apologize, I don't remember who I saw that made these, but she put little Hershey nuggets in there. So I don't buy Hershey nuggets because then I'll eat them. So I try to stay away from stuff like that. All right, guys, so this is not completed, but I have to show this to you. I will complete it tomorrow evening and I will do a video with it, but look at this. It kind of looks like a tulip, but it's a box. Okay, can you see it? You can't really see it. Can you see it? Yeah, it's a box. And it's made with the banner, the largest banner. I don't have a video of the banner yet, April. Honestly, it was kind of just a rainy day project yesterday, but I will put a video together and I'll post that and I'll let you know once I get that done. Hopefully this weekend I'll have that up. But check this out. So we're gonna dress up this box. There's gonna be ribbon. There might be pearls, but I'm super excited. This is the largest die that we have. It's upside down, obviously, but look, you could put cards in there. You could put, I don't know, lots of things in there. So I had to share that with you. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this live. And again, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate that. And I thank you for joining me. If you need anything, you can shop at doryschneider.stampinup.net. And I will be back with other videos throughout the week with the fabulous party banner dies bundle. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, and I will stamp with you